Oh, I dropped my Switch. I hit it. I accidentally punched it against my fan.
Are we live
All
right
right.
now? No.
Not yet.
I beat the fuck out of my cock this morning.
Yeah, last time Jay said that, he put in the clip where you said something about your ex.
All right.
Yeah,
Welcome
put
to
it
the
in.
Hivecast.
Got him.
You're breaking up a lot, Nick.
Yeah, boy. Welcome to Jamaica down by the beach, boy.
All right. Welcome to the Hivecast quarantine day 900. Well, we're back. We're a little late. 4 days late with this one. Today we're here with the usual, along with fan favorite Andy.
Fascism.
You see, they don't know that's his name. So you just said fascism out of the blue.
It's alright, everyone likes fascism.
Oh, man, I gotta pee like a horse on a Sunday afternoon after a bowl of chili.
Now, Andy, Brandon says he hasn't talked to you in a while, so share with us what has been occurring in your life for the past few weeks.
Well, the usual those fun quarantine activities like touching myself.
Yeah.
Very hesitant with that one.
Yeah, what else? That's it?
That's it. That's it. 24 hours a day.
Oh, yeah. I'm
Yeah,
doing
he
it right
hasn't
now.
been doing his online classes. Wait a minute.
Attaboy.
You know what that calls for? It's that calls for a little something special.
Barbecue sauce.
A little bit of barbecue sauce, but
That was divine. Like I'm a guitarist and every note to the direction of my pride and joy.
well, you see, that's what I learned in my 3 days of self-isolation.
It's yeah.
We're all in a place we shouldn't be.
I'm in the lobby right now, sitting with some lollipops.
I'm dead. This is my last revive, Nick.
Hey, you don't talk about the game. That's bad, boy.
Now, will you all share with the podcast what events have occurred in our lives in the past few days?
I had a dream that Satan chased me through a trailer park. When I got home, I ate a bowl of chili and went to bed inside of the dream.
Brandon?
I rewatched Shield Hero with Nick. I entered my Shield Hero phase again, and now I'm playing MMOs.
All right. Well, we already heard from Andy. He's been getting diggly wiggly in the sheets for 24 hours a day.
Playing Whack-A-Mole.
The old baloney pony.
He's playing the
I sold
submarine
my
game.
soul.
The usual.
Now, all you guys know is I self-isolated, I just self-isolated for the past few days. But what I haven't told any of you yet is I've been taking large amounts of NyQuil.
Oh, so
Yeah,
you gained a drug addiction.
No, look. So I've been having these dreams. I promise I'm not schizophrenic, all right? So
Swear you're not
Schizophrenics.
So I've been having these dreams that feel so real that when I call back on them, it's like they're real memories.
Damn, Juice World. That was a good bar.
That's
I'm gonna leave it at that because someone's gonna call. Mm,
You gonna call the FBI or what?
hell yeah.
pictures.
Oh boy, he started again.
I had like a really terrible nightmare, and I wasn't
Oh.
scared at all. I felt no fear before, during, or after. I just witnessed it, and I was like, "Damn, that's crazy. I could really go for some baked beans."
All right. Well, I had one of the dreams I had was, remember that dream I told you guys a few days ago about that one nightmare I had where someone was in the house?
I think you told me
Yeah,
about that.
All
I
right. Well,
think I remember.
all right, let me take you step by step. All right. So in the dream, it was just the house, right? I had like my normal average day. This was yesterday. I had my normal average day, and then
Oh,
once
I
he
can
got,
confuse me. Hold up.
huh?
Whoa.
Fucking boy.
All right. Well, uh, and I've been sleeping throughout the day, so I fell asleep in my dream around like 12, and I usually wake up around like 8 or 9, right? So I wake up at 8 or 9, and usually everyone's asleep by then. So I'm going out for my normal late night sneak around like a mouse getting food, but
Jeez.
yes, there is. So the way my house is like my room's on one side of the house, then there's I'm like my room's at the end of a hallway. Then I walk forward, take a right, and I walk all the way to the other side of the house, and there's a kitchen. So I walk past the front door, and then there's a window, and then there's like a little archway, and then on the left is my garage, and the right is the kitchen. And the light above the garage door is on, and the garage is wide open. No other lights are on. Like no lights are on. My parents' room's dark. The living room's
Barack
dark. Everything's
Obama was
dark.
waiting for you.
No. And then, Jesus Christ.
Is that
And
right?
so then, I see an arm come out from like the shadow of the garage and like slowly close the garage door. And so like I snuck around like through the living room to my parents' room, and I woke them up, and I was like, there's someone in the garage," and they didn't believe me. And then we heard a loud crash coming from the garage, and I was like, well, here it comes. And then like all these, and then, like they didn't believe me. They just thought there was a cat in the garage or something, and then nothing came of it. And then I woke up the next day, and for some reason there was an extra door in the house, and we were just there sitting in the living room watching a movie, and then that door in our living room, it's like on the wall, it opens and it's just a dark void, and then I wake up in real life, and then like a few hours pass, and I go to the kitchen to get some food. My mom's like, "Oh, hi, how are you?" And I'm like, "Remember that one time there was someone in the house?" And she's like, "Huh?" And I was like, "Huh?" I
Yeah, I'm
promise
just
I ain't
saying, if
schizophrenic.
someone came up to me and said, "You remember that one time someone was in my house?" I'd probably call them a therapist.
It was me. I was in your house.
That was one of his quarantine activities.
Temporal
Oh,
shifting.
God, it's so bad.
Is that the theme song now?
The sound.
The intro to "I Want It That Way" is the Hivecast theme song.
That's the intro to "I Want It That Way."
That
That sounds like the
Never
intro
heard.
to my nightmares.
It's like
That's what's gonna play in the nursing home when I fucking shit my pants.
well, there it is.
Oh no! You know, for some reason there was more to say shit than to say yeah.
Chino.
Oh no.
I would tell you guys the story. My brother had a speech impediment, and he couldn't pronounce R, so he would just pronounce it as W. and he said the word frog one time, and it sounded like the F word. He said flog, walk, and then like my parents beat the shit out of him.
How old was your brother at the time?
Probably like 8 or 9. Never too young for the
Andy,
whipping.
Andy, you have anything to say about earlier today?
Well,
Earlier today,
Yeah,
About
earlier
what your
today.
life came to.
my life. Oh, that's right. My life came to its peak earlier this day.
That was a peak?
Yes, I peaked. So I was.
Yeah, as you often do.
I mean, he has been touching himself.
That's what happens
I'm
when
trying to
you
remember.
play with the devil's sword.
Yeah.
I don't think
Nipped off.
anyone calls it that. I'll be honest with you.
Huh. I always used
My
to call
grandma
mine. I used to call mine. I forget what the name was, like Excalibur or some. I don't know.
Some snow.
Call that. Are you ready to receive Excalibur, the holy sword? That's what I tell them. That's what it was for the ladies. Now for the boys, it was Mr. Yeah.
Mr.
What I
Johnson.
can't say.
Mr. Johnson.
No, Mr. Johnson's the one who raped his son. You ever seen that documentary?
Can't
No.
say I have.
That was a
I
trip.
don't watch documentaries very often, especially not ones like that. I'll be completely honest right there.
Those are the best, though.
Andy, what would you say comprised of your elementary days?
Brandon Poo Poo Head.
You really just did that right now.
You really just
Yeah.
exposed me, bro.
Necessary.
Don't put any. I'm just not gonna say it. Just pass it. Well, you see, Andy. Throughout the passing days, I've been going throughout a nostalgia crisis, as you would say. You ever hear about Tails doll?
No.
I am a butterfly.
All right. Well,
He speaks the truth.
you see, I'm playing Animal Crossing, and I unlocked a song or bought a song from a thing, and it was KK Hypno, and this song brings PTSD on an unknown level. Now, Andy, I'm telling you this because I want to know: is there anything that reminds you of your childhood that will spark like hardcore PTSD?
Like I said, Brandon.
I thought KK Hypno was about that femboy pussy. That's what I was under the impression of. I don't know. I just heard the word hypno and I thought like, oh, sissy hypno. Yeah, turned into a sissy. You want caught?
I don't know where this podcast is going.
It's taking directions that normally would not be allowed.
Yeah, I gave you a warning.
He's right. Andy, what direction would you like this podcast to go?
Up.
Oh, that or going up.
You might be asking yourself, Andy, why am I being singled out? Well, you see, when we have someone new on the podcast, I like to have the spotlight on them.
Bite me? You like to bite on them?
What a god. What an absolute god. I cannot believe it.
He really did you like that day. It's over. You lost.
I haven't experienced such a power move in so long.
This is just in an argument. Bite me? The voices.
I don't. Why is it that every time we're in a podcast and it just like starts going a little downhill, everyone starts losing their mind?
I don't know.
Like last time, Jonathan just said something stupid, and Nick was just like,
Don't do that.
Hey, Jesus don't like that, brother. Come on.
Yeah, Jesus is gonna smite you down, dude.
You know, I watched the fourth kind with Angel last night. You did that freaking noise right now. I thought one of the aliens was about to abduct me, dude. That movie had like the worst jump scares. Not even like, oh, it was bad, but it would just be quiet, and then like she would stand up, and it would be like,
What did you watch it on?
"That disclose that information."
movie
That's
box.
what that means.
They started.
Yeah,
Andy.
they downloaded some free movie thing on Xbox.
Oh, why am I trying?
Andy, please do something that doesn't consist of just one word.
Well, you see, boy, back in my olden days, I used to be a man lover. But that was long before.
He turned into Gordon Freeman.
Hold up.
Does it
Oh,
record the leave noise, dude? Does it record
I
the...
don't know.
I hope it does. I really hope it does.
My mom brought me some pepper.
Jay, play the theme. Play the theme right now. Do it.
No, please.
Hold on. I'm covered in wires. Oh, hold on. I can't see.
It sounds good enough. It's what we need. This every time something bad happens, we need that something sound. We need a sound to play.
We just need the intro to I Want It That Way.
I think my favorite. I don't want to know. It wasn't even on the podcast, dude. I don't think when he talked about the giant bats, you remember?
What?
Oh, dude, the voices, dude.
Nick's schizophrenic.
No, you don't remember when you talked about the giant bat and you're in the party with the angel? And he was like watching a video and it made like a whoop sound, and you're like, so apparently there's giant bats in America. And it's like, whoa?
Oh! I was like, oh, there's these giant mosquitoes in Argentina. Boink! It was when we were playing the no,
you
you
were playing
remember?
Star Wars Tycoon, and you just went, they're giant. You need to send Andy
Mosquitoes
another
in
invite.
Argentina.
Yeah, you're like, there are
All
giant
right.
mosquitoes in Argentina, and then Angel played a whistle sound, and we're like, something
It
like
was
that.
like, "Wow."
It was like one of those
Oh my
sliding whistles where like you blow into it and it has the little thing on the bottom, and you pull it and it makes a noise. And like,
Mahatma Gandhi, Mahatma Gandhi.
Andy, can you sing us a song from the heart?
Only songs.
We
Sing the FNAF song.
Yeah, sing the FNAF
I
song.
have
Sing the one about the bad mom that lost her kid.
What?
I don't know what that.
I thought that was Miley Cyrus party in the USA, dude.
It's the one that's like, I don't know what I was thinking, leaving my child behind.
Bro.
And
I'm trying to
he's drowning.
see, dude.
Those the last 10 seconds were chaotic.
Very.
Oh.
We're barely 23 minutes in, dude.
I'm just trying
All
to
I hear
watch.
was noise, man.
I'm just trying to watch Apple Bloom sing her little songs about being a.
Stop!
Oh, I feel like the aliens from the fourth kind are coming, dude.
Don't talk about Apple Bloom.
Don't talk about Apple Blue.
Don't talk about
Whoa,
Apple Bloom.
dude! Pet Cemetery's on Hulu.
Oh, Pet Symmetry? Yeah, I love Symmetry, dude.
God, dead.
Geometry.
Nick, what is happening to your mic?
Just screamed. He screamed, cut out, came back in a normal voice, and then he disappeared.
Oh yes, and then the second most wanted movie on Hulu, Hail Satan ?
Baku no Pico.
Hey guys, if you want a cool anime to watch,
Your mom.
No.
The Red Sandstorm.
Andy, have you
No.
Andy, have you watched any new anime? Okay.
I mean,
You said no?
Did Jay even ask the question yet?
No.
I just said, Andy, have you watched any new anime lately?
I have.
Well, what have you watched?
Too many. Too many. There's
Too many. Is there a number close to how many?
I don't remember. I was just watching.
At first, I thought he said Seton Academy. What?
What? Okay, Andy. What would be your favorite anime that you have currently watched?
I don't know.
Oh my god!
I haven't watched that many.
Brandon likes
is this
the one
what-
with the dog that licks
Brandon-
in the mouth.
Brett, is this why you're still learning stuff about Andy to this day?
Kinda.
You can't really.
Brandon's a shy boy, that's why.
Literally, like, Andy, the last day we were in school in physics, you said, like, forever, and I was like, oh, he knows Avenged Sevenfold lore. I guess he likes Avenged Sevenfold.
Oh, Brandon, you're such a shy boy.
Like Andy, like Brandon told me, like, oh, I think I'm figuring out what kind of music Andy likes. I'm like, oh, and he's like, yeah, Andy told me a song by Avenged Sevenfold, and I was like, I was confused.
Forever isn't a song. That's the tribute to their drummer.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad.
And I was confused. I thought you and Brandon were like tight, like you were in the same womb.
We share the same blood.
Oh.
He
I'm
just
one of
doesn't know.
Andy's clones.
One of.
Yeah.
There are multiple Andys.
There are multiple me's. They
That's why we don't know. That's why we're still learning about you. Each one has a separate interest.
They run Epic Games.
Fotan. Orero.
That's right. Every single one of Andy's clones works at Epic Games.
The truth is out there. I made Fortnite. It's my fault.
He's the reason why Minecraft Monday went under.
No.
Nick, why did you sound traumatized by that?
Nick, I think I found where you got the wahaha from.
From
Anime
Google
girls.
Dropout.
Was it?
Gabriel
I was
Dropout?
watching-
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell?
Because Satania's always like,
The dead
Okay,
little...
never mind that I didn't.
there's another one that does it.
Yeah, remember the audio I played earlier? It was like wahaha, then like the crying noise.
Yeah,
Is it
that's
that like
Satania.
Hitori Bochi or something like that?
I don't. I'm not that into it. You sweat.
Hey,
I
Brandon,
didn't watch it. I just
so
remember a name like that or something. I don't
he
even know if
said
that's
sweat.
it.
You're real sweat.
I want to commission you to Photoshop me an image.
Okay.
It's porn.
So I have this picture, right? And I want you to put more girls in it, okay? So there's an anime girl at Peter Piper Pizzas, and to be more specific, it's Yun, and she looks super depressed, and she's staring at a pizza.
Oh.
And
Nat, do you want
I don't
more
know why, I
depressed
want more
anime
of
girls
it.
looking at the pizzas?
Do you want more depressed anime girls?
I want
or
more. I want more just completely broken anime girls that don't get their pizza.
like all stacked together, looking at the same thing, or like
No,
like a
sitting next to each other, you barbarian. They have to.
No, I
they
mean,
have to
like-
be on the benches.
No, I mean like them being like pyramid up, because like there's not room for a bunch of them on like one floor.
No, there is. There's, you've been to Peter Piper. There's all the, the seats where they have the little parties. That's where
They
they
got
shoot
Wait,
all
wait,
the
wait, wait.
bro.
Wait, do you want them all to be on like one singular table, or all of them like spread out across the whole picture?
Yeah,
No,
just spread
all
out, man. I wanna go to Peter Piper's as an anime girl on my bucket list.
Don't we all?
Why not Mr.
One-
Geddes?
I don't remember one night we were all talking
Peter
about like
Piper's
body
special.
pillows and stuff.
A bunch of hornies.
I'm not a horny toad. You're horn.
The
You're a
only thing I
horn
remember
lizard.
is that one night where we're getting real into Transformers lore.
I don't like that.
There's a lot of nights where we get into lore and we're just like, I wish this didn't happen.
I remember when you and Nick were getting mad at me because I said the Earth was a Transformer.
There's
Oh
no
my
way the
God.
Earth is a transformer, Jay.
Dude, I showed you the picture.
Dude,
Yes, I did. I was like, look, this is Unicron.
Unicron, my nuts.
I don't like uniforms.
Bro, I want to buy a Hercules beetle and name him freaking Perseus.
I remember when I started.
This is the new controversy chair.
I remember when I started dumping
Ah!
lore. What?
Okay.
Did you say Hitler? Like Hitler? What are you?
Hitler!
I remember the controversy chair.
Oh yeah, I remember that. We'd be like, fascism. and then we just hear,
Boom.
Which
We found him. He's right here.
I've always been here.
Damn, dude, you sound like the FBI when you did that. I thought they were about to burst through my door. Yeah, we found him. He's right here.
How long has my mic been muted?
I don't.
You're here?
Not at all.
Huh. Did you guys hear me throw my chair?
No.
No.
Oh, well, then I broke it for nothing.
Break it again.
Alright.
Break more of it. Break your phone.
I was like, oh, the controversy chair would be like fascism.
Oh, that's broken to pieces. I heard that.
Now, Brandon, remember my my siren noise I made? The remember that? Yeah. Well, watch this.
You just did what, huh?
Okay, it didn't work like it did last time. Well, I'm able to do it faster.
Oh, you were able to ascend. Okay.
Yeah, I send it again, not with my scream, but with my.
That's disgusting.
Thanks, Andy. Now I'm hurt.
You're welcome.
What do I
wish you
hear?
wouldn't say
What do
such
I hear?
Things.
I hear something. What
Sounds
is
like Dark
that?
Souls 3 boss music.
No! No!
Andy, what's your favorite Final Fantasy Freddy's game?
The one that doesn't exist.
There's only one right answer.
And what's the right answer, Nick?
Yeah.
The one where you get to
Wait
manage
for
the
Andy.
back home.
I already answered.
Well, you can still answer.
No,
It's
I
okay.
don't feel like it.
All right. What is your favorite 2D visual novel dating sim?
The one I'm making.
Yep.
Good
How
answer.
far along is that coming?
Oh, I'm writing.
That wasn't the right answer.
Would you say that you're riding dirty?
Extremely, very homoerotic.
Brandon, can you edit in a picture of the pedo bear doing a little dance to the riding dirty song?
I cannot actually.
While we're on the topic of Five Nights at Freddy's,
I swear I thought you were gonna say pedo bear.
well, you see, Blumhouse Studios.
What did
What
you
is
what?
that?
It's a horror movie. It's a horror movie studio. It's ran by I think they're brothers, and their last name is Blum. And one of them
Bunch of
tweeted
bums.
that one of them tweeted that they're looking at a 2020 release for the FNAF movie, but Scott Cawthon came out and said, well, we're going to delay it, not because Corona, but because I have better ideas, which is what he's been saying for the past 5 years.
It doesn't exist.
Well, I think he's just saying that because people are like, oh, FNAF movie, but he's like, don't release a FNAF movie, don't release a FNAF movie, don't release a FNAF movie. Please, for the love of God, do not release a Five Nights at Freddy's movie.
No, because at first it was in Sony's hands, but
we saw how
he
they
didn't
handle
like-
some other movies.
look, it was in Sony's hands, and Scott didn't like where they were taking it, so he said, no, screw you. So what did Sony do? They made the Banana Splits movie. Now, if you watch
Who's Mike
if
doing
you watch
that?
whose Mike is doing?
Is it mine?
Yeah, I think it's your mic.
Holy shit.
Hello? Are you moving your phone towards your mic again?
No, I'm sitting like a good 2 feet away. I think it's the aliens, dude.
All right, well, you can see what they were gonna do with the FNAF movie. Oh my god!
Hold on, I'll just mute myself. I'm gonna talk like a trucker. Niner.
All right, well, you can see what the FNAF movie would have been in Sony's hands by watching the Banana Splits movie.
I've never
it's
heard
a
of that.
Okay, so but the
Decent.
Banana Splits, they are. Have you watched it, Andy?
Somehow, somewhere, yeah, sure.
All right, well, the Banana Splits. It was this old Cartoon Network show, and it was these four animals. I think it was a lion, an elephant, a dog. I forgot the other one, and they were the Banana Splits, and it was like this show. And in the show, it would just be like all these different segments of cartoons, and so that ended back in like the 90s. And so they decided, hey, let's make a horror movie out of that old kids show. And then they made the Banana Splits. And basically what that movie is
Oh, I
it,
see it. They did a
yeah, you
kill
see it?
count on it.
You want me to tell you, or you want to watch the kill count?
I don't want to watch the kill count,
All right.
actually.
So the premise of the movie is basically it's this family, and the kids are real in love with the Banana Splits, and while and they win a sweepstakes to go on the on the audience chairs of the Banana Splits. And while they're recording that episode, the producer and the cast finds out, oh, we're getting canceled. This is gonna be the final episode. And there's a guy that's like in the basement of the recording studio, and he's the one that made the Banana Splits. And he left a coding in there where they go AWire and they kill people. And there's a few
As you often do.
there's a few gory deaths. And near the very end, the kid from the beginning, he sees the elephant Snuffy, and he sings Snuffy's song. And Snuffy says, or he doesn't say anything, but basically Snuffy's the good one out of the Banana Splits that didn't go AWire. And then like two of the four Banana Splits, they got like all jacked up from something, I forgot. So it's just Snuffy and then one of the Banana Splits, and then they start brawling. They just start brawling, and then both of them get destroyed from that fight. And then it ends.
Yeah.
And so imagine that, but Five Nights at Freddy's.
It sounds horrible, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. And if you think about it, you can kind of see that Snuffy would have been Chica.
Why?
Because Chica seems like the one that would make a song and the kid would sing it, and she'd be the good one.
I assume
Wait, either
not, because Chica was the first animatronic, but that's lore, and I kind of don't want to get into FNAF lore.
Yeah, don't get in the FNAF lore. That's bad.
I have unwanted amounts of lore in my system. Like I said, one time we were playing Undertale simulators on Roblox, and I just started dumping
Oh, what did I come back
I started
to?
dumping
we're talking
lore
about
on Nick
lore
about
now.
how like the different alternate universes and Undertale and stuff, and he was just like, huh.
Yeah, didn't he start playing Undertale?
I don't know, Nick, did you start playing Undertale after I told you some lore?
I played Undertale a long time ago, before you even knew me.
Yeah?
I didn't even know myself.
I like how over the years,
Those were the days.
no matter how much we dislike Five Nights at Freddy's, we're always going to tune in to those game theories.
We don't talk about that, okay?
Why not? Let's talk about
Look,
it.
I don't like the
because
games.
I'm waiting for the day
or the
that
fan
Matt
base.
Pat dies.
I don't like.
He's already
I don't
balding.
like the games. That's true. He
Is he actually?
looks like the dude from GTA 5.
He looks like Mr. Garza.
No, the way he looks now, he looks like the guy from American History X.
Which one?
What was his name? The main guy. Actually, he just looks like one of them.
Older brother?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. No, he had a goatee. Matt has a full beard.
The hell is he going through a soy boy phase?
He shaved his head and grew a beard for charity.
It's going through
Pitiful, disgusting waste
There's
of
a lot
human
of
flesh.
people going through phases. Mini Lad shaved his head.
PewDiePie shaved his head.
Did he?
Yeah, but
he got
no,
a buzz
PewDiePie
cut.
actually had like the beard to support it. Mini Lad
Yeah.
has like a little stubble, and so yeah, if like you look at both of them, you'd be like, one of those is mentally insane, the other one's just trying something new.
It's me. I'm
You know,
mentally insane.
Mini Lad also did it like for some kind of corona thing. I don't really understand it.
He did it because he feels like it's his responsibility to entertain, and so his way of entertaining was shaving his head.
That's not very entertaining if you ask me.
Sounds psychotic.
Andy, you're such a crackhead.
Don't say that. They can't know.
I can't know. Whoa, his hair grew back.
Matt
He's back to normal Matt Pat. He doesn't have a beard anymore.
It's a wig.
He has a little bit of weird hair where his Adam's apple is, or not like near his Adam's apple, like under his Adam's apple. Huh. He has like his Adam's apple has a soul patch.
Oh.
It's like right between his collarbones. Thank you, Matt Pat.
I don't know why I was about to say that doesn't sound appetizing, but I meant to say that doesn't sound good.
Matt Pat's not apple.
Apple tongue.
He's not Apple.
Matt Pat is not Applesby.
Confirmed here on the Hivecast. Matt Pat is not Apple.
So mean. How could you say that?
I
want you to take that back right now.
I didn't even finish it. Take it back.
Listen here, what you said, that was very offensive. I'm going to need you to tone it down a little bit.
Shut the f... Boy, you built like a Minecraft squid.
I'm working on it.
You're working on it?
Imagine saying that to, like, imagine insulting someone. They're just like, I'm working on it. You built like a Minecraft squid, huh?
Oh.
Andy, do you know the lore of Chris Chan?
Not really.
Oh boy.
Be thankful.
Oh, thank you.
Why are you thanking
You
me?
said to be thankful.
Not to me.
I want to though.
I'm the Messiah that's blocking Chris Chan lore
What a
from
nice young man. What a nice young man.
I am the wall barrier that prevents Andy from being exposed to Chris Chan.
I know, just a little bit too much Undertale lore, but I will never go and look at Chris Chan lore.
Well, get ready for my next taco talk.
I'm not watching it. You didn't even.
You guys act like I care about you at all.
You didn't even like my Instagram post of the man throwing the tree.
Ah, that's fake. That was pretty cool. That was one of my favorite
Posted?
posts.
He was like, I don't even remember what he said actually. Wow, I feel
You
betrayed.
should.
It's like when Angel said or Nick told me that Angel stole Philo.
Like kidnapped Philo.
I'm
I
depressed.
should probably say that Philo is my Minecraft horse and not like a child or something.
He stole Philo.
Oh,
my
it is
job.
a child. Please.
Your job to make a child with Brandon?
Steal them.
Oh, you're gonna steal Brandon's children.
We didn't make the child, Jay. It was a
It's
horse.
a promise between us.
Yeah,
He's
you
gonna
made
give me
it.
his firstborn child.
I don't remember
fake,
making
Brandon.
that, but it sounds like something I would do.
Yep. It's like selling your soul.
I remember when Brandon came on to me.
What?
Hold on, wait.
Told me-
Wait.
Told me
Wait.
I should be the
Okay,
Oh yeah.
this
Okay, hold on.
podcast, this podcast, we were losing our minds. Started talking about FNAF lore, and now it's getting very homoerotic.
No.
Is there a
No.
problem
Hey,
You're
with that?
thinking it
welcome to
that
the
way. Look,
USA.
you didn't even listen. You didn't even listen, okay? Listen. Alright, Jay? Are you listening?
No, I turn my ears off.
Are you listening now?
We can explain. I don't feel like explaining.
Are you listening now? Alright, I'm
Maybe.
just gonna explain it. If you don't hear, it's oh well, it's your fault. So, as I said, I rewatched Shield Hero with Nick, so I'm back in my Shield Hero era. I'm like, oh man, that's freaking cool, right? So I named my horse Philo, and the first thing I crafted in that world, which was Shay's world, I crafted a shield. So I was like, Nick, they called me Tate no Yusha. So, basically the shield hero. And then Nick was like, I guess I'm the sword hero then. I've got a diamond sword or something. And then later I was like, Nick, I just realized, alright? I am the shield hero. I have my horse Philo, and you are the sword hero. You know who else uses a sword? And he's like, huh? And I was like, Nick, you are my Raptalia now.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
that's what he meant.
Oh, Nick, how did what was your reaction when they kissed?
I literally did not care.
He doesn't care about Raptalia. He likes Alicia.
Oh, my baby.
You remember which one Alicia is, Jay?
No, it's been a while.
The green
the-
one
Oh,
that
that
goes.
Yeah, it's the
although
green-haired girl at the very end.
yeah.
Yeah, he's the first time he saw her go, "Wow!" He just fell in love. She's Mario.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I've been shaded with a coat of depression when you said I don't care about Rotalia.
Okay.
My room went dark.
Turn on your lights.
Yeah, that's how I felt, Jay. Remember when I asked you what would you rate my son, and you said 2 out of 10? Yeah, that's how I felt.
It's like she's cute and everything, but like I've seen her get raised like since a kid. I just don't feel like that.
Nick is an alpha me. It's confirmed. Except for the part where Naofumi kissed her and all.
I wouldn't do that. I'd smack her.
Why? You literally said that if you saw Raftali get smacked when he was in Raid Shield, you would riot. You said you would hate it.
Nah, dude. Because I would hate it because it wasn't me smacking her. No, she's cool. she's just seething right now. Yeah, that was my Shield Hero adventure.
What would you rate it out of 10?
Have you told them about Have you told them about Seton
I
Academy?
mentioned it earlier, but I didn't say anything about it.
What would I rate it out of 10? Now let's go to the board. I don't know. Probably like a 8 or a 9. That's pretty good.
Alright, now let's get into Seton Academy. Jay, have you heard of that?
No.
Andy, have you heard
Yeah.
of that?
So he's upset because I don't like Rough Talia.
Andy, you have? Alright, well, Nick started watching a whole bunch of things that I said like, oh, I think these are pretty cool, and he was like, all right, you should give these a try, and I was like, all right. So now I have to watch like I don't even remember the first one that like I absolutely have to watch.
Yo, Jay.
Yeah, I
Me and
remember
Brandon
now.
watched
We watched the
DXD.
first episode of DXD,
Oh, hell yeah.
and I was like, man, that's pretty cool. And then
Ah,
so he checked out like the first episode of My Hero and the first episode of Shield Hero. I think you saw which one he preferred.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think there's a lot of people who prefer My Hero over Shield Hero, if I'm honest with you. But
One name comes to mind.
math class. Math class.
Jesus Christ!
Oh my god!
What's
okay,
wrong with math class?
Someone from math
Ah.
class.
My Hero stands.
Oh,
Anyway,
I'm scared.
yeah, so I started watching a couple. Nick started watching a couple. I started watching a couple. One of them that he liked was Seton Academy. Did someone just say Jane the Virgin? Are the voices here? Or did I hear someone say Jane the Virgin?
You're tweaking, dude.
That's not an anime.
Who are you talking to?
You're tweaking, dude.
I guess I am.
You got to push it down.
Andy, write it down. Andy, write it down in your game notes. Jane the Virgin.
Noted.
Yeah, we'll figure out what to do with her later.
I think there's a lot of copyright issues with that, but I'm gonna ignore that and get back to
Gary
Seton
the
Academy.
Virgin.
Did
Imagine
you look
like,
up Jane the Virgin?
do you guys not know what Jane the Virgin is?
No.
It's like some CW show.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, but I see ads for it. You know, I used to watch The Flash.
Okay, well, you see
Anyway.
the part that you got wrong is I whispered tainted virgin.
Oh. You know, they sound very similar. Anyway, Seton Academy, imagine like Zootopia, but good and with anime girls.
Oh.
Like I said, good, but with anime girls. So essentially not Zootopia, but it has like a sort of relevant concept, you know, like, so there's a human. He's a human man. He hates animals. And
But he likes
he goes to a school. I wouldn't doubt it. He goes to a school, and it's full of animals. Their principal is like a crustacean of some sort, and one of their teachers is a T-Rex. And first day of school, he accidentally angers a wolf, a little wolf girl.
Who was getting up?
She has like pink hair. She's very wolf-like, I guess. She's very primal. She freaking tackled him and started gritting her teeth. And then she started biting the principal and using him like a chew toy.
Speaking of animals,
Oh,
have you or Nick seen that Master's Little One got a new chapter?
yes. Me and Nick started talking about it last night, I'm pretty sure.
I read it 3 days ago.
Oh, that's the ending chapter, isn't it?
Yep, it is.
All right. I guess we'll read that later, but so he. I don't
Andy,
remember
get on
what
the
he does.
Wattpad.
Why?
He says he does something. Nick, do you remember what he does to where she's like, join my pack?
Oh no.
Nick,
Oh.
you don't remember?
Nope. There's like no plot there. I just remember her getting on top of him and going,
Yeah, that happened. Okay, so like, I don't know. He does something and gains her trust, I guess, and she's like, join my wolf pack. And he's like, no, I hate you. And they're
Oh, what it is that they're in lunch and he gets the food, and like she's being all aggressive because dogs get aggressive when you're in front of them while they eat. And he gave her a piece of food, and she ate it. Like her mouth opened, and just like a waterfall came out, and she ate it. And she's like, "Turn my back!" And he was like, "I hate animals."
Yeah, he's like,
God damn it.
God. Yeah, so that happens. He meets a human girl and he wants to be friends with her, and do
And then
human things
she
like be
revealed her
humans.
tail.
No, she's actually a human.
Oh, her tail was out the whole time,
Psych.
homeboy.
Straight. Erect.
Yeah, it's about animals.
Bestiality.
And there's like
Getting it on.
there's a little bit of little tones of some sort of racism. It's not really racism. I don't think they hate each other, but it's like we can't be friends because we're different
That's racism.
species.
Brennan
Yeah.
looks at his
There's,
dogs and says, "I hate
there's-
you."
I don't hate my dogs. Don't say
I hate
that.
dogs. You heard it here, folks.
Brent, how's it feel that Brent, how's it feel that you can like accidentally step on them and they'll yelp, but no matter how much you say sorry, they'll.
Bye.
I don't care. Just like I don't care about rough talk. I straight hit a dog over the back, over the spine with a sword, and then just a few days later, I'll pet it. Oh well.
Brandon, Nick just said he'd whack a dog on the back with a sword and then pet it a day later.
Cause I just said, oh well.
Don't you know animal abuse?
I remember there was one time where like some people moved in my like some weird yard behind my house in a trailer, and no, they had two. They found a way to get through. Yeah, we have like a little fence, and they found a way to get through, and they chased me, and I'd be like, no, don't do that. Oh. That Halloween I was
got him.
Leonardo from the Ninja Turtles
abusing animals,
and so I got my.
I thought you were saying Leonardo DiCaprio,
and I walked towards the dog. No, and I was
and you hit the dog.
Pointing at the dog. I was like, "Stay back! I'll chop you!" And then and it started barking at me. I was like, "I'll turn you to Chinese food." And then I tried to hit it.
All right,
and
well,
it hit the katana and broke it in half.
All right, well, that will be the end of this podcast. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe. Follow our channels, Bro Amazing Guy and Ectoprism 69. We got stuff going on.
Check out my channel, Adolf Putin, if you want to see me rape
That's
children.
not what happens.
Disclaimer, that's not true.
All right, well, check out our channels and remember.